Good evening, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I'm thrilled to be the class of 2017's Co-salutatorian, which I've been informed is just the formal way of saying second place. Don't feel bad, this is still quite an honor. There have been many notable second places in history. Buzz Aldrin was a great astronaut and the second person to walk on the moon. Francis Drake was the second person to circumnavigate the globe, and Josiah Bartlett was the second person to sign the Declaration of Independence. All of these people were the second to achieve something, but were still esteemed in their area of expertise. Anyhow, as I look at the sea of blue and gold in front of me, it reminds me of the reasons why I'm proud to be a Wildcat. For instance, some of my best memories come from being a part of the Wildcat Band and Choir. It's through these two organizations that I've had the opportunity to play in front of thousands, become a better performer, and make some incredible friends. My favorite memory has to be last homecoming when I ran for Homecoming King. No, I did not win, but I was taken aback by the wall of sound I heard from the band when they called my name. There are not too many places that support a person like that. I've also been lucky enough to have been taught by some first-rate teachers. Mr. Edwards has taught me that all things in history and life are connected and influence each other. More importantly, he exposed to me the 1776 The Musical soundtrack, which is, as the kids would call it, fire. Also, I'm confident that calculus teacher Miss Sippy has prepared me for any math I may take in the future. I know that in functions, x is indirect, power to a power you multiply, and say with me guys, whatever's in parentheses goes in for x. Thank you. I know that English teacher Mrs. Shennett can make me feel like the worst writer to ever exist, but at the end of the day, gosh darn it, I can write a good essay. I can play a 2-octave chromatic run in triplets thanks to Mr. Roscoe. Mrs. Roscoe has single-handedly made me feel like a fool on stage 4 years in a row, and I couldn't thank her more for it. I'd also like to point out how lucky this class has been when it comes to parents. They have been so supportive of us and have taught us so many things. For example, Mrs. Nicholson has taught me never to say what when a parent calls you, but to always answer yes ma'am. Thank you so much to every parent that made this class successful, especially my own. Sometimes East Allegheny gets a bad rap. There's so much negativity spoken about the school outside the classrooms. But if there's anything I've learned from my time here, it's that you get out of a school what you put into it. I have classmates with full tuition scholarships, athletic offers from Division I colleges, and some of the brightest futures imaginable. I feel so blessed to be part of a class that I'm sure will be the class to break the negative stereotypes surrounding East Allegheny and replace them with positive ones. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to be a cat. Thank you.
Go Matt! Woo! I didn't know I was going to do that.